in this water.
Both of them popped up.
Shalom, this GMS Back Woods come with another edifying exhortation, and we're going to start out by giving infinite honors to our Heavenly Father and our great King,
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Harakapadash.
We give double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops, great millstone, and worthy of double honors and salutation to our fellow ladies in the Mashiach, Yahushai, who is true, prophet for wins in this final hour. Shalom to you, brother.
Shalom.
All right, we're in the times where the Lord has raised up his prophets to come tell the truth of the scriptures, whether the inhabitants of the earth here or forbear. And he told us to come give them warning from him. All right, now we have a remnant that's always going to take heed, all right, to what they hear, all right, and they're going to prepare themselves for what's to come. And when we're telling the people the so-called white man is the devil, he's a Hebrew Edomite, and he wants to be like the Most High, all right? And one of the ways he's trying to be like the Most High, he wants to tap into that God-like gene and be omnipotent. He wants to have tabs of every human being on the planet Earth and be able to look at every human being on the planet Earth through his surveillance devices. All right? This nigga is going off his rockets. His pride has deceived him. He's really trying to emulate the Most High through his technology. Okay? Now we're going to bring out some excerpts and funnel through the scriptures to show, man, that this is a diabolical devil that we're dealing with, man. And he really wants to be a power. And when he boards his enterprise to a certain extent, he will be like a demon power, like a demigod.
Yeah, he's a left-handed power on the left-hand side. He is like that. Now, I mean, straight up, you got to give through the spirit of power, Yahweh, Yahushua, you got to give the Lord his credit for giving this man, that blessing to be able to do this type of thing. Wow. All right? Surveillance all over the whole earth. Okay? Yeah. Ultimately lead to surveillance underneath, okay, the whole human body, man. Right. That's what it's all coming down to. Esau has the whole fatness of the whole earth. The thing that's left to do is to get everyone with that micro see him. Let's get the fatness of the whole earth.
Backing up, brother, backing up the intro. It's a definition of that word omnipotent. Right? It says of a deity having unlimited power, able to do anything. And there's another definition. Right?
Let me say deity. Deity goes into a power. All right, what the world would call a god. You got it, Ark.
Another definition. There's a definition of that word omniscient. Right? And it says knowing everything, all knowing, all wise, all seeing. And try to be like the Most High, all powerful and all knowing.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 27. All right.
Start at 38.
Genesis chapter 27 and verse 38. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, the dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven from above.
All right, the Lord really did bless him, because Elder Apostle Tahar always goes into you're blessed when you have slaves.
Yes.
All right, so when the Lord gave him the dew of heaven, all right, and the fatness of the earth, he gave him rulership over the earth. And in that rulership, this devil, instead of him having rulership like the Babylonians, the Persians, the Assyrians before them, they were content with just ruling over other nations. Not this fucking nigga. This nigga say he wants to go above the stars in heaven and be like the Most High. He took it a step further. He said the dew of heaven and the fatness of the earth ain't enough for him. He say he wants the powers that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, his creator, have. This is a madman. This is a maniac. Okay? And through his technology, he's, hey, like the brother say, you can't deny it. Damn near look like he could do it. Now it's an imagination. It's a left-handed power. It's given to him. It can be taken from him like that.
Okay.
But it's still it got blemishes with it. But he's trying his daughters to do this. All right.
So Daniel 8 through his craft, through his policy, to cause craft to prosper.
Yeah, because what he's doing, he's give me 2 Thessalonians 2:11.
Yep.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 11.
Go ahead and hear what you just said.
And for
Each one of them pictures up.
Con, it says in 2 Thessalonians 2 and 11.
You got one.
And for this cause, Yahweh shall send them strong delusion,
Bring it out.
that they shall believe a lie.
All right. So the Most High using this devil to give our people a strong delusion where they believe his lies. Because it's another thing he's gonna do with this technology, Project Bluebeam.
Yep.
He's gonna bring he's gonna bring miracles in the heavens and deceive many through his pernicious ways, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
A quote unquote alien invasion.
Yeah. So he's really gonna try to play like he's the Most High. But we're about to get into some articles and follow through the scriptures and show through these cameras, all right, and these devices that he has, this 5G, and I read something on 6G.
Yeah,
this bitch working on 6G,
yeah,
man.
they were saying that a couple of years ago that they was finna do that.
Yeah.
China got it
6G.
already.
They already got it.
China already.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, let me read the first part of the verse 40 real quick. I want to say something on that.
All right.
It says, it's Genesis 27:4. It says, and by thy sword thou shalt live. Stop right there. You know, ultimately that sword is what? Okay, the nuclear weaponry. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that was given to Robert Julius Oppenheimer. Okay, but the point is that sword goes to many variations. The sword is just what the title says: surveillance over the whole earth. That's a part of his sword.
Right.
Okay, when you have TVs inside of your home, they have cameras inside of them, so when the TV shut off, they can actually see what's going on with you, invading your privacy, having sex with your woman. Esau wants to watch you do that.
Damn, real talk, bro.
He was doing that to Martin Luther King.
Yeah. Hey, Russia TV did like a two or three segment on the surveillance in your the privacy in your phone. Okay, well it said the spy in your phone.
Yeah.
Meaning when the phone is off, they can still hear, they can still see what you're doing. Go ahead,
Alright, so I'll start from right here. But it's an article from Zero Hedge.
Speak up.
Alright. Okay, this article from Zero Hedge. It says, you better watch out. The surveillance state is making a list and you're on it. And this was in the December of last year. December 24th, right before so-called Christmas. Alright, but it says, the creepy new era of government corporate spying in which we're being listened to, watched, tracked, followed, mapped, bought, sold, and targeted has been made possible by a global army of techno tyrants, fusion centers, and peeping toms. That's weird. Right? Consider just a small sample.
See, that's a whistleblower that's angry, calling a peeping tongue. It's not about him being a peeping tongue. It's about him trying to emulate and have the power that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has, and always be omnipotent and look at you 24 hours a day. See, he wants to do what the Most High does. All right, this guy is angry, saying you fucking peeping tongue. Why you want to invade my privacy? But the so-called white man is not thinking on that level. He's thinking on a power trip. If the Most High can do it, I can do it too. You got it, brother.
It says, consider just a small sampling of the tools being used to track our movements, monitor our spending, and sniff out all the ways in which our thoughts, actions, and social circles might land us on the government's naughty list.
Control. It's about control. What does the scripture say about Yahweh Shai? The king's heart is in the hands of Yahweh Shai. He can turn it wherever he wants. All right? So it says in another place, the Lord's eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. So the Lord is all knowing, all seeing. All right? This devil wants to control your thoughts, control the information that you upload in your database, and he wants you to think like him and move like him. Is that not what the Most High do? Somebody get that in Job, the 5th chapter.
Yeah.
Where he sealed instruction of man.
While he's sleeping.
All right.
Job 30.
That's Job 30.
Job 30, 33.
right.
33 and 34.
Get that. This devil wants to do what the Most High does, man.
I keep reading on this side of the
All right.
It says, it gets into a bunch of examples. It said tracking you based on your phone movements. Right? It says cell phones have become a de facto snitches, offering up a steady stream of digital location data on users.
Paul, can I bring up that case from that dude from Georgia?
Yeah, let me bring up this.
You got it, brother.
You got it.
All right,
All right, you got that precept,
yes.
Jerron? Bring it out, brother.
All right, this is Job, chapter 30. Don't do that. All right, this is Job. Job 33. All right. We start at verse 15. It says, in a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, and slumberings upon the bed, then he opened the ears of men, and sealeth their instruction, that he may withdraw man from his purpose.
All right, so the Lord has the power to put something in your brain, upload information in your database, and make you go do something. He could upload, put a spirit on somebody, and make them go kill people. He could put the spirit on a prophet and make him go heal somebody.
Ooh.
All right? The Lord can do these things. Guess what Esau want to do when he get that digital certificate implemented in you?
Mm-hmm.
He wants to try to control you the same fucking way.
Yeah.
He wants to know where your position is there through his cameras.
Yeah.
And when he put that digital certificate in you, guess what? He wants to send radio frequencies to and voices in your head to say, go do this, go do that. And guess what? He's gonna be trying to rock out like the Most High.
Yeah. Hey, because when you read Isaiah 45:7, it says, I form the light, I create darkness. I make peace, I create evil. I will Lord do all these things. Yeah. Esau wants to say, I do all these things.
He got it, brother.
Hey, and backing it up, what the brother said with that, with saying he want to do all these things, even with this, what is this? What time we on? Daylight, according to this devil. Daylight saving time. They trying to get this thing 725. Esau wants.
They go into that want to be the Most High.
Be the Most High, bro. All right. Here it is. They finna pass a matter of fact. Get it.
This is Daniel chapter 7 and verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
We're worn out. We're sick of this shit, man. We see what this man is doing. We asking what King David was asking, man. How long, O Lord? How long? Cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. There it is again. That word sword coming back up. This is a part of his sword to control you. Surveillance over the whole earth. You got cameras on the streets. You got cameras inside of this fucking phone. Okay, you got actual satellite over the whole earth. Okay, they showed you I'm moving enemy of the state. Where they knowing your whereabouts. It's all to track you. Go ahead.
And to think to change times and laws.
Yep, and that's what they're doing right now. They finna pass a bill through the House and through the Senate to make this alleged daylight saving times permanent right now. Like, how the fuck could this man do something like this to make this time permanent like it is like this? That shows you the power that the Lord has given this devil, man.
Trying to disrespect what the Lord has put in order.
Yep.
Something simple as the Lord said, a man and a woman, that's a holy communion, all right, sanctified and orchestrated by him. He said, no, fuck that, scratch that. Moreover, nah, two men can do this, two women can do this. You see what I'm saying?
Esau said, I can do it better than you, Lord.
Yeah.
That's literally what he's saying. Go ahead.
Okay, continuing on. It said tracking you based on your phone movements. It said cell phones have become de facto snitches, offering up a steady stream of digital location data on users, movements, and travels. Right? It says, for instance, the FBI was able to use geofence data to identify more than 5,000 mobile devices and their owners in a 4-acre area around the Capitol on January 6th. That's just one example.
God damn, bro. How many people?
Right? It says 5,000.
Hey, bro, and those 5,000 people are oblivious that they have been spied on. All right, that all of their whereabouts are being documented, and the words that's coming out of their mouth is being recorded. The fuck?
Yep.
And the person that's doing that is like a fucking god, like a demon fucking god.
Please,
Keep reading,
Right,
brother.
it says tracking you based on your DNA. It says DNA technology.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, girl. It says DNA technology in the hands of the government officials completes our transition to a surveillance state, the New World Order. It says if you have
tracking you.
Yes.
So you have no privacy. You can't go nowhere. Hey, give me that precept about well, I'm gonna wait till you die here. I already told you you got it.
For the get it. I got it. If you get I got it. If you
Yeah,
want to get it,
No, the sign. The one in Psalms.
Oh,
139.
okay. Yeah.
All right, because tracking you is like what the Lord do.
Yeah.
The Lord know. Keep that Psalms 139. It's in Psalms 139. Well, he's in. If you go in heaven, he's there.
Yeah.
If you go down in the sea, he's there. The Lord can track you wherever the fuck you at on the planet. Wherever you go. Oh, I'm gonna go and dig me a bunker and I'm gonna go hide. The Lord's there, nigga. Oh, I'm gonna give me a spaceship and I'm gonna go up in the heavens and I'm gonna hide. The Lord's there, nigga. You know, you can't hide from the Lord. That's what this devil want to do. What we're putting these digital certificates in people. You know, we try not to say the word, but sometimes the spirit get on and we straight up say it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he wants to. When he puts that in you, he's something like the Most High. Yeah. He's just trying to duplicate what the Most High do from the left hand side. Bring it up.
Yeah. It says Isaiah Slacket, Psalms 139, and I'm gonna start at verse 8. It says, "If I ascend up into heaven, thou art there."
Hey, well, no, you can't go nowhere. You can't hide from the Most High. There's no such. You know how you got the saying, you can run but you can't hide. You can't run or hide from the Most High. Yeah. Bring it out.
What the Lord say, I think it's in Revelation. See, though the angels, though they dig into hell, anywhere you go, the Lord is there. The Lord, that's in the same precept you said earlier about all the Lord eyes are 10 times brighter than the sun. It says even beholding the most secret parts. It's no way, it's no escape.
The Lord is in your fucking thoughts, nigga. When you think something, it's audible to him. He hear it. Like you talking.
He the one putting it in.
Yeah, come on, brother. What he said about the Prince of Persia, that
he withstood me, but he worked on his mind.
He worked on his mind to control his mind. Keep reading, brother.
Yeah. All right. This is Psalms. All right, 139. Bring back. All right, Psalms 139. All right. Yeah, it says, "If I send them up into heaven," we from verse 8, "thou art there.
Come on.
If I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there."
And that word hell is not talking about some burning disco inferno in Middle Earth. That is talking about digging down into a bunker, digging down into the earth.
Yep.
All right. Hell is the grave. All right. You think you could dig you a 50-foot fucking bunker under the ground? Some of them bunkers go down a mile in the earth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You got cities on the ground, huh?
Yeah. The Lord is down there wherever you are. All right. Now, when you go back to this article and they say this devil is tracking people, that's him trying to be like the Lord is in Psalms. He said, "Wherever you go, I'm there." Well, that's what this devil trying to do with his technology. You can't go no fucking where, and he has a tab on you through those satellites, man. You got it, brother.
It says if you have the misfortune of leaving DNA traces anywhere in a crime that has been committed, you've already got a file somewhere in some state or some federal database, albeit it may be a file without a name, by accessing your DNA. The government will
Google digital footprint. And how they say it?
Carbon footprint.
Carbon footprint.
Yeah.
You got it, bro.
And it says by accessing your DNA, the government will soon know everything else about you that they don't already know. Your family chart, your ancestry, what you look like, your health history, your inclination to follow orders or chart your own course. Like we were going into the kill list, the red, the black,
blue list, yellow list.
How compliant are they going to be with the agenda? These mass level threats. You got to get them in the middle of the night. They already know.
They're going to do a re-education process in those concentration camps.
All right. This is where's the scripture? This is Ezekiel 27. He was wiser than
Daniel.
Oh yeah, wiser than Daniel. Ezekiel 28.
Yeah, Ezekiel 28.
Ezekiel 28. Here we go. That's it. This is Ezekiel 28:3. This for you, brother. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel, and like you say, all the information. There is no secret that can hide from thee.
There's no secret they can hide, bro. They literally know your identity. They know what you're gonna look like. Your pedigree. They're like how they know about reincarnation. How they know to keep it in the family. Right? They know who they need to attack. Even King Herod knew that. Huh? Like who the righteous line gonna come through? Who I need to put in slavery? Who I need to dominate? Who I need to take advantage of? He already know.
And it gets created sickle cell anemia for what? To destroy Israelites. That's a disease that only attacks Israelites. That's by design. That's done in the lab. You see what I'm saying? This devil knows. And then I'm gonna tell y'all something else. Well, how we always talk about the speckled bird. The elites know who the speckled birds are that look just like him. He knows through his DNA, him dabbling with those how do you say DNA?
Deoxyribonucleic acid.
Yeah. All right. Through him splitting those DNA samples and studying them and researching them, he know Cameron Diaz is one of us. He know John Travolta, Leonardo DiCaprio, Al, what's the one that plays Scarface?
Al Pacino.
He know Al Pacino.
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro.
They were Jakes.
But he knows that they're Jakes because he's fucking with the cell structures, and he know, all right, this is not the same as these people over here. These people over here is no different than Michael Jordan. They have the same genetic makeup. So even though they have white porcelain skin, these elites know these things. That's not hid from them. You got it, bro.
Back in the point, it was some years ago. I might have been in high school when I was learning about this. But they was going into how they deal in them experiments, the type of lab rats they use. They use white lab rats because they don't got that melanin.
Yeah, they melanin. Yeah,
to be closer
they
to
do it.
To do
Yeah.
what they do that shit.
Hey, they showed you that on the movie Nutty Professor. They had there was no more white like the mice and the rats. They were all white. You know, they do. Esau does test runs. Why would the fuck would Esau go like we always say? He goes to West Africa and he does these tests. And I posted an article. Remember, I posted an article about those test runs over there in West Africa. He tests shit out on Jake over there. See how it performs on the Israelites over there. Then it shifts to the West over here, where the bulk, the cream of the crop of the Israelites are in the Western Hemisphere. Okay, real quick. This is Second Esdras. Hold on. This is Second Esdras chapter 16. All right, verses 54 through 55. It says, "Behold, the Lord knoweth all the works of men."
You got it, brother.
All right, come. It says Second Esdras chapter 16 and verse 54 and 55. It says, "Behold, the Lord knoweth all the works of men, their imaginations, their thoughts, and their hearts, which spake but the word, let the earth be made, and it was made. Let the heaven be made, and it was created." So the Lord knows all the things, okay? What you're about to do, okay? What you have already done. The Bible says, according to the Apocrypha, it states that ask pardon for thy former sins. The Lord knows everything that you have already done throughout your course of existence, even in your past life. But he wiped all that away. So we don't think to like, well, we know we didn't fucked up in the past life. You know the exact thing that you did, okay? And that plagues the mind to where you know you done fucked up, you know the Lord gonna get you. The Lord wiped all that away. The Lord said he knows all the works of men, their imaginations, their thoughts, and their hearts. Esau wants to do that with his microseer, okay? With the whole diligent surveillance. He wants to know what you're about to do, what you're thinking of. If you're about to do something wicked, I'm gonna detain your ass, okay?
Yeah, the movie.
Minority Report, bro.
That was the movie.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, when they try to stop you before you commit a crime.
Yeah.
But it just want to be like the Most High, bro. You got it.
Yeah. Just speaking on that. All right, you got it. You all got something?
I got a precept.
I got a fight article too.
Real quick. This is Psalms 2:1. It says, "Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?"
All right, hey, that's a beautiful. This motherfucker is raging because he want to be like the Most High. He see what he gave away. He fucked up. You know, you ever make a bad decision, say,
I know I fucked up.
hey man, I'm gonna use this analogy. Sometimes you might have had a decent girl and you treat her like shit, and then when she gone, you was like, damn, I fucked that up. True. Now she over there married the old boy, but she really was one of the good ones.
I had it, but it slipped out of my hand.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Esau feeling that way about the blessing. Damn, man, we really fucked that up, you know? So now he's raging about it, and he's being a devil trying to get it back. It ain't gonna happen, Jack.
Right.
All right, you would not offset prophecy. In fact, when you gave it away, that was you fulfilling prophecy. Nigga. Bring it out.
Verse 2, it says, the kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord Yahweh and against his anointed saying.
All right, so they're coming, according to Psalms 83, they want to cut off the people that got the blessing from being a nation. But their council that they're coming together is pushing this digital certificate, this digital world. All right, all of the other nations is following suit with Esau to push this vibration so he could be like the Most High.
Yeah.
All right, so he could shake his fist like the Most High, like what they were doing in Genesis 11th chapter, and saying we're gonna be like the Most High. Let's show how we can do this, making this one world government.
Yes, that's it. That's it. And see what Esau's doing. You see with the whole banking system, just crashing. They setting the shit up before. They not doing it no more in secret. They're blatantly telling you this is what the fuck we finna do. You go out and deal with it. You gotta get down. Esau coming with the real get down and lay down.
Oh, he ain't being deceptive no more.
Yeah.
He gonna have his arms out showing you, all right, bitch, I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna kill you.
I ain't trying to deceive you.
That's in the 13th chapter of Revelation. Yeah. I ain't deceiving you no more. Say if they not worship the image of the beast, should be killed. They're literally going to do that. You got to get down with this program or else. All right? They tired of playing with you, especially you Israelites. They tired of playing with you.
Because his greatest deceive gift is like how he got Eve. Manipulation, cunning, subtlety, you know, craftiness. All right, he about to throw out his little.
That was the greatest trick he did.
Yeah. He about to stop that. He about to just come with the straight sword, brute beats. He about to give you that side. In these last days, he about to do away with trying to deceive you and manipulate you. We're at the ass end of him doing that. He about to just come down like the great red dragon he is and devour much flesh.
Yes.
Get with my program or else. All right? Because I am God. There's me and none else. That's the spirit he's in.
Yeah. Can I read this article? And then I'm going to get that one in Isaiah, the 14th chapter. It says, the use of digital technology is to control others, citizens, and the life of a nation. And Esau wants the whole Israel. He wants all Israelites. But we won't be able to get the elect. All right? It says, global digital surveillance for public health. It says, besides restrictions on physical movement by national lockdowns, many governments are following the World Health Organization's recommendations to trace contacts between their citizens through digital surveillance technologies. To date, around 70 countries worldwide have employed, number one, contract tracing apps to alert individuals who have come into contact with someone who has the C19. And they're going to use this. Hey, correct me if I'm wrong, but did not the Pentagon was finna issue out that device to go underneath the skin to track that C19 underneath the skin? But they pulled back on it. You can look that up. The Pentagon was about to issue out that charagma to trace that C19 underneath the skin, but they pulled back on it. That's why the prophets say the vision is yet for an appointed time. Okay? They say never let a great crisis go to waste. So they had to perform that great crisis to set this whole new world order agenda in place. And now it's going with that. Now they're going with that move. This is Isaiah. This way you brothers want to get it. Isaiah 14 and verse 12. Well, 13. It says, for thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
All right, the sides of the north mean being at the pinnacle of the people, man. All right? And he said he's going to rule among the stars of the Most High, among the angels, his elect, and everybody. He's going to be like the Most High. All right? So he's saying, I am God. All right? That's what this devil is trying to do through his technology. That's why you got a camera. His way of trying to be like the Most High, he has to use technology, left-handed power. That's why they're putting up cameras and 5G towers on every street, every fucking street you go on, every city that you go into. All right, so he can look at every crevice, every part, square inch of the city. Nothing gets by it.
Yeah.
Something happens in the city, rewind the camera. All right, this is
got him right here.
This is where they fled to. Come on, let's get it. Oh, that's what they that's what the license plate say. All right, who is this license plate goes to?
Yeah.
Go to that house right now.
Yeah.
All right.
You
got your ass down to a fucking thing where you can't even fucking breathe, you can't move. He's trying to be like the Most High.
Yeah. Hey, and real quick, I'm gonna say this, and I want to get a little bit more of this, okay? And then I'm gonna go back to Isaiah, and you got it, bro. Jesse Ventura had a TV show some years ago about he was exposing the elite. I'm surprised he's not dead. I think he has a Mexican citizenship right now. They got him out of here. I'm proud of myself. I'm probably ready to whack him. But on that TV show, he was following the Bilderberg group. And they was giving these meets over there in England and over there in Berlin. And he was showing how a fucking bug, how they'll put a camera on a fucking fly or a bug, and that fly attach itself to the back to the hood of your car, and they can know everything that's going on inside of that fucking car. Okay, this is global surveillance. It says digital tracking, which makes use of graded mobile phone location data, has been used by some 38 governments. Physical surveillance, including the use of facial recognition. Right when they said that, facial recognition when you go in those airports. I think they do it over there in Sweden. Okay, you go in the airport, they know everything through your face, all your fucking data. Okay, your date of birth. Okay, it's no longer needed of a birth certificate or
paperwork.
Paperwork. That's it.
None of that. All that's gonna be on your digital certificate on that Caragua, man.
Yep. It says.
Then they're gonna be able to just scan you.
It scan you.
You just walk. You could be walking past somewhere. No, you could be walking past something, and the camera is scanning you, pulling up everything going on. You don't even know they're looking at you.
Yep.
And guess what happens to the person that don't have that technology in them? When they walk by and no information come up, guess who's gonna come behind them? Troops.
Mm-hmm.
Like why aren't you what is like when you get it's against the law not to have a driver's license. So what's the word? Why are you enrolled? Why are you uploaded into the system?
Yep.
Oh, you must be a terrorist.
Yep.
Send him to a concentration camp.
Yep.
Re-educate him.
Yep.
Oh, he's bucking against the system. Behead him.
Yes, get him.
You got more on that, brother?
Yeah. It says physical surveillance, including the use of facial recognition software and surveillance drones. Watch the movie Code 8. Surveillance drones. Drones will soon be flying over this whole Western Hemisphere.
24 hours a day. 24 hours a day.
Yes. And the bottom of that drone will open up. That's how the devil wants to be the Most High. Because when the bottom of that chariot opens up, what comes out of it? Death. Esau wants to release the bottom of that chariot where these military troops are going to be coming down from a rope up on these streets, man.
On that movie, the first purge, when them drones came over, they was killing people, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you do something wrong and they don't like it, and you gotta understand how a drone works. A drone could be over your house, but the motherfucker controlling that motherfucker could be in England somewhere.
Yep.
The motherfucker could be you in fucking North Dakota. The motherfucker controlling the drone could be in Atlanta in the CDC somewhere in Washington D.C. looking at you and everything, all in your house, and he 1,000 miles away, man. He think he's the Most High, man.
Yeah.
You got it, brother.
Isaiah 14 and And 13 it says, "For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High."
Hey, his pride, and somebody get that in Obadiah. His pride is deceiving him. You are going off your fucking rockers. You're gonna overtake your creator. Who does that? Who thinks like that? That has to be a man that's conscious is sealed with a hot iron, and he's rubber baked to the max. Okay? When the Lord got through dealing with Nebuchadnezzar's ass, he started praising the Lord.
Yes.
When he started dealing with what was that, the one that started riding out from the inside, Epiphany?
Oh, yeah.
And he started praising the Lord. All right? You see, you fucking devils, the Lord is gonna do a number on you motherfuckers, because y'all have committed the ultimate disrespect.
Yeah.
Y'all done said fuck dealing with the sons of God. We're about to test Yahweh himself.
Yes, like the Lord. Like the Lord, yes.
Yet dirt's fight.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it up.
This is Obadiah 1 and 3. The pride of thy heart have deceived
And
thee.
you get when you win victories like Tyson and Mayweather, the more you win, guess what happens to your ego and your pride? It gives up. See, America been ruling for a long time, being a bully in the earth. All right, they've been victorious in most of the battles that they've been embarking on, coming into. And what does that do? It gives you a big head. Everybody's scared of you. All right. What is Jeremiah? Is that Jeremiah 51 when it said the hammer of the earth has been brought asunder?
Yeah.
He's been the hammer of the fucking earth.
Yeah.
All right.
51.
So you just been ruling everybody with an iron-clawed fist. All right. Putting nations in subjection, spoiling them of their natural resources. So your brain got big, like we can't be touched. The few, the proud, the marine. The Lord say he resists the fucking proud, man. He read, brother.
And it reads, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock,
Come on.
whose habitation is high.
Making all these fucking skyscrapers, and you know that the Lord gave us laws, statutes, and commandments. They call that an abomination. But you do it to do what? To shake your fist at the Most High. All right? You're doing this on purpose.
Yeah.
Those are those great swelling words you speak. Bring it out.
And it reads, it says, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Hey, you about to get bought all the way down to the mile of the streets. You and your black bitch. You hear me? You about to get all the way. You about to come to the sides of the pit. You want to go up to the north, but see it in the north at the pinnacle, at the top of the pyramid. But you about to come down to the pit. Isaiah 14 going to there. And all of the peoples of the earth going to be as you become weak as weak. We're about to see you get made bare, Esau. We're about to see all of this enterprise you're trying to force, you're trying to be like the Most High. All your camera systems. Once the satellite go down, what happens to the camera system? It goes down. And that's the first thing the angels going to do when they hit the atmosphere. They're going to destroy all those NASA satellites and shit up there. So he's going to cut off your communication. That's the first thing you do at war, right? Cut off the communication line, the supply line.
Supply line with no direct talk or none of that shit. You just own it. It's straight war.
Yeah.
Banging up for us up in those military vehicles that operate off a whole different grid. So when the EMP hits, them vehicles and them drones, they're gonna be affected. The only one that's gonna be in the dark is you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're reading an article.
You want me to start?
No, after you finish.
Okay, trying to keep going on that article ahead.
No,
There's
Yeah,
a precept. Right?
you know, bring out your precept. Then we're going to get this article.
Yep, I got it.
It's Daniel 8 and 23, and it's going into Antiochus Epiphanes, but same man ruling. Right? And it says, and in the latter time of their kingdom, when their transgressors are come to a full, a king of fierce countenance and understanding dark sentences shall stand up. So when he understands these dark prayers, well, I say he's wiser than Daniel. Right? Esau knows what's going on. He knows he knew who the chosen people were. Right? How else would you know I gotta force him to stray away from their laws? He knew who they were. Right? It says in his power.
Yeah, you knew who he was getting from the coast of Africa. Get that boat of Jakes and ship their ass over here. Like we said earlier, man, you do those test runs over there to those Israelites over there in West Africa, see how it performs on them. Okay, Now I know what to do. Takes it back to the lab, okay? Like you talking about that DNA. He so wants to tap into the DNA, okay? He wants to, and this man ain't gonna fucking stop.
He wants to change you. He wants
Yeah.
to change who your soul is. He wants your soul.
Go ahead, Doc.
And it says, verse 24, and his power shall be mighty, but not by his own power.
There it is.
You gotta understand. The Lord gave you this power. Man. It says, and he shall destroy wonderfully, and shall prosper. So it's gonna look like he's winning. And it says, in practice, and shall destroy.
But his belly is full.
It's gonna look like we're losing, bro.
Yeah.
Right? We're gonna be getting martyred. There's gonna be happening. Surveillance gonna be all over the earth, and everybody gonna be corralling it up. It's gonna look like the Lord ain't gonna come back. Right? But it says, in practice, it shall destroy the mighty and holy people, and through his policy, he shall cause his craft to prosper in his hand. The same thing he do today. I write some shit in the law. President getting there, he write 30 executive orders. You don't know what he just signed up for, what you just got signed up for. Right? And it says that he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many, all under the illusion of peace. Oh, you'll be safe. You ain't got to worry about nobody stealing your identity, nobody stealing money, your kids going missing. But it's all leading to that corruption. Right? Finishing it off, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, Yahushua himself, but he shall be broken without hand. And that's the same way I say second Ezra. He shall deliver neither a hand nor sword or weapon of war. It's gonna be easy, man. But let me get this a quick definition. This Antiochus Epiphanes, right? The etymology on that name, and it means in the Greek, God manifest. Right? So he's been calling himself as the Lord, man.
Yeah.
He's been at that mindset.
You got some nerve, devil.
But that was it.
Yeah. I'll bring out this article. Right? Now, this was going on in China, all right? And this from Bloomberg.org, all right? But it's about to tell you something. In China, we already know Hong Kong, so on and so forth. Every inch of China has surveillance devices everywhere. Every street, every inch of the city, wherever you are, it's just their technology, surveilling their people is everywhere. It's like a communist place over there. You can't fart around that bitch without them knowing. Okay? Now let's see what this article say about what's going on in China. Is it going to be brought here to America? Bring it up.
This is China's surveillance state will be the West future too.
This is from Bloomberg.org. Bring it up.
Under Xi Jinping, business and government are together waving a web of surveillance that no Chinese citizens can escape. But even in the West, the art of the digital revolution is bending towards tyranny.
Tyranny. So when you this article is telling you when you have cameras everywhere and you can't move, that's a tyrant ruling over you because you have no privacy. Every person's supposed to have their privacy.
They had a law called the Privacy Act.
Yeah. All right.
Under the Constitution, when all hell breaks loose, that's going to be suspended. That's a wrap.
Yeah.
Esau going to throw that shit away. I'm finna track your ass, punch you down, kill you. Okay, if you don't receive his taking his new world order.
In that order. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So only a tyrant want to do something like that. Take away all your so-called civil liberties. Take away your privacy. You can't discipline your child like you want to. Can't fuck your girl like you want to, because he gonna get so tight, this bitch. You got to give permission for him to have sex. That day is coming.
Yeah, with that juice shit, a lot of them women are infertile now from that juice.
It was created to make women, but that's all the population control. That's all it is. When you find out a person has something infected with a disease, or he got fucking AIDS, or he got herpes, or anything like this, you're not gonna want to have sex with him.
No.
That's stopping a person from creating producing babies in the earth.
Offspring. And what was the Lord's first commandment to humanity? Be fruitful and multiply. You see, this devil is all about death and
depopulating.
And he doesn't. Wherever he comes, death follows.
Hell follow. All different.
You see what I'm saying?
Get that Revelation 6.
You know, this guy's a piece of shit. He's a cancer. Cancer doesn't bring forth life. Cancer destroys. Come on. All right, and him putting all these cameras everywhere, surveying you. That's so he can have a control over you. and help push his agenda. He want to get population down to 500 million. He want to get rid of billions of people, man.
That's doing more than what the Lord want to do, huh?
Yeah, the Lord ain't want to kill that many people.
God damn, man.
This is a maniac.
Real madman, man. Yeah.
But he's so deceptive. He's paraded himself as an angel of light.
Right.
People don't think that their government is gonna do these type things. That's why they're gonna know prophets was among you, because when he starts showing his horns, people gonna start believing. Damn, he was telling the truth. We was wrong.
They're gonna devils was
Hey, let's go seek them out and tell them we sorry. Hey, get the fuck on down.
Yes.
Keep that same energy.
Yes.
You know, we don't in the truth. In Yahweh Shema Shai's operation, we don't deal with Mayweather niggas. All right? The Lord said he deals with the household of faith. The day will come when it's going to be said, blessed are those who believe and have not seen. Now, when you start seeing all hell break loose and you start feeling that fire, now you want to believe, you know different than the atheists. The atheists believe what they see. If you have no faith, bring it out, bro.
This is Psalms 49 and 11. The inward thoughts is that their houses shall continue forever.
Come on.
And their dwelling places to all generations.
Come on.
They call their lands after their own name.
All right, they want to be like the Most High, man. They think they're going to rule the planet Earth forever. They think they're going to leave Earth and go to Mars and start ruling over there. All right, and let's hypothetically say this. Let's say you got creatures over there. They're going to go over there and just bomb the bitch, take over the motherfucker.
Man, he already set up, allegedly, he's already set up what they call rovers. Yeah. He set up rovers on Mars already. Say he found sperm on Mars.
Huh?
Yeah, you can look the shit up. This man is a devil. He's a nasty, filthy, fucking degenerate, bro.
He's a piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit. He has to be taken out. Okay? Matter of fact, I got that. In 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 7, it says, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way.
He got to go.
Lord, let him get his rocks all the way off.
His mouth must be stopped.
His mouth got to be
Slow
stopped.
belly.
Yes. The action that you're performing in the earth, that will come to a screeching halt. Okay?
You got to go. Read this article. Finish reading. Then we can bring out a couple precepts to shut it down.
This is it says back in the article, it says the surveillance nation can be seen at its most terrifying in young privates.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. You don't know everything in our language on that shit.
Where the state is
Province.
where the state is using inspection to grind the Uyghurs and other Turkic minorities into model citizens.
All right, so they're surveilling people, trying to control people, to get people to what? Think like we want you to think. A model citizen is what we say a model citizen is. So we're gonna put this pressure on you and teach you how you should be. Yeah. All right, so that takes away free thought. It takes away over here in America, what you can do whatever you want to do. You have the liberty to be what you want to be. It takes that away. All right? This is going to be the social norm on the planet Earth when these totalitarian systems are implemented.
Yeah.
Bring it out, bro.
The region is fit.
What he's doing is policing the whole. He so wants to police the whole earth. The Bible says he calls them all. This is a new world order. It's not in America. This is going to be a global event.
Global.
That when it talks about that in Obadiah, exalt thyself as the eagle. That's over the whole earth. Who says about whose habitation is high? Esau set these big ass buildings up, okay, to look down over everything, watching you,
Liking them into mountains.
yeah. Like the Lord say, we like those creatures of those little ants that be on earth. Esau wants to looks at you, look at you, yeah, look at you just like that, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Salaki, brother, you got it.
The region is feasting with electronic
Where you at?
festoon with electronic eyes and ears. Long rifle style.
His blessing is technological. All right? That's his blessing. left-handed power comes through technology. All right? This technology is his eyes and his ears to control all humanity. Bring it out.
It says long rifle style. Surveillance cameras.
All right, you got cameras that can just go straight through your fucking window into your fucking bedroom. You got a smart TV, he's looking dead at you. Your wife in there giving you fellatio, he in there with you, jacking off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Pervert.
Fucking pervert. He got cameras so powerful they can come from the satellite and go down into your front yard, man. Okay? That's how he coming. It say rifle-like camera. That bitch say rifle-style camera. What does a rifle? Did y'all see the rifles with the scopes on it?
Yeah.
How that bitch is zero in?
Yeah.
Okay? This is what he's doing to everybody, man.
Hey, this is a scenario like when you watch that movie The Casino with Al Pacino. I'm not Al Pacino, with Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
He was breaking it down like how when they be on the floor in the casino. So you got this guy over here watching this, okay? I'm doing my job watching everything, okay? He say, but look, the eye in the sky is watching the
Yes.
The big brother.
The big man, that's what it is.
That's the big dog.
Mm-hmm.
Technology. Bring it up.
And it reads, it says, surveillance cameras that can zoom in on details.
Damn.
Like when you're in your car and you see them cameras on the car, man, they can go in all the way in your car.
Yeah,
They in your car.
Yeah.
And precise. They could look at a mole on your nose. They could see a booger in your nose, man. All right? And this devil had, when you see him putting cameras on lights by your house and shit, that means he could do that. You got some cameras that can just go through walls and shit. All right? They can go through walls and
He senses.
Yeah, and know who in the motherfucking house, man.
Yeah.
Bring it out.
Says,
They show you that on the video game. What's the one everybody be shooting up? Call of Duty. How you can go look through the fucking walls.
Heartbeat sensors, sonar.
Hey, on that movie Eraser with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Come on. Man, telling you, this man is a fucking beast, man. Hey, he got night vision guns in the daytime. They can see everything from the outside, what you're doing inside of that home. And they were showing it on that movie. But they were shooting big bombs with little bombs that hit the ground in the house, and it'd have spikes in the little ball. And when at a certain time when it's released, it'll just shoot out. And wherever the human body is, the spikes will just go through the human body. This man got some shit, man. Got guns that they can go from around one corner to another corner. The technology is advanced. All in this
Smart bullets.
Smart bullets.
Laser guns, bullets.
Heat-seeking bullets.
Man, you niggas don't stand a chance with this man. Lord say it shall lay thee even with the ground. There's Esau bringing a man. Esau bringing a sore slaughter to the nation of Israel. You 2/3. Go ahead, bro.
Spherical rotating cameras that follow people as they walk down the street.
All right, and when they're following you with that digital certificate, if you don't have a digital certificate in you, all right, what happens? They're gonna be like, oh, that's a terrorist. He's not registered. All right, they're gonna pull you off the street and take you to a concentration camp. Bring it out.
Infrared cameras that work at night.
Infrared cameras. All right, so they can go through walls, man.
Yeah.
All right, they can look. Infrared is another thing at night. It look like it's daylight. No matter how dark it is, you can see at night. All right, bring it out.
This is adding one or two what you just said about them identifying you and knowing you don't have that certain number. It says Wi-Fi sniffers that detect the unique ID numbers of a smartphone.
All right, and your smartphone is their radio frequency identification technology. That's what's gonna be on that micro thing.
Yep.
Okay. Bring it out.
Frequency. When it said radio frequency gives out signals, okay, to let you alert the person. This is where he is. Your whereabouts.
And it's gonna have your information on.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it's going into, having your information. When the camera look at you and if they don't see your ID don't register, your name don't pop up.
Yeah.
All right, this is a terrorist.
Yeah.
He's not registered with the system.
This is an enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking drone gonna shoot you right on the spot, bro.
Yeah.
Drone gonna see you, gonna beep, and you gonna get shot.
Yep. Hey, speaking of that heat, it's a deodorant called, I forgot the name of the deodorant, it might be Degree.
Yeah.
It says body heat activated.
Damn,
Why? When your body heat, the Lord made the body perfect. When the body heats up, it activates the deodorant so it protects the, it does its job. With this sensor that Esau's gonna do, okay? It detects the heat of the body to know where you're at. Got him over here, got him over there, and you're dead. It's all lining up, bro.
Bag you up, like where that heat come from? Your spirit.
Yep.
That shit really an attack on your spirit. You went and got that juice. That G gonna hit you. Yep. You gonna bug out.
Yep. Because when a person is dead, okay, they throw his ass in the freezer. The body is cold because there's no spirit in there. All right. So the body is hot. It's a force.
And the spirit's like fighting.
That's right, bro.
It says barcodes at the entrance to every home and business that police can scan to bring up a list of registered residents and employees.
The barcode is going to be on that Caragma, man. All right? So these cameras are going to know who's registered and who's not. Who's on the grid and who's not. If you're not off the grid, you're going to be put down. Bring it out.
Anti-terrorism swords.
And see, they're going to call you a terrorist if you're not registered, and the cameras is going to be able to pick you up. You're not going to be able to just walk downtown in your city no more. If you walking downtown, the camera's there, and it's going to pick up somebody who's not registered. They have the facial identity, and they're going to pick up the frequencies from the Caragma that's in the people. So if you're just walking up the street trying to blend in with the multitude, it's going to pull out the person that don't have that technology, man.
I can say something real quick on that.
Yeah.
Did y'all brothers bring up the Isaiah 14th chapter?
Yes.
All right, so that's going into how he's trying to be like the Most High. And if you're trying to be like the Most High, you know the scriptures of the Most High. So when it's the Most High says what? You either with me or against me. And that's the spirit that Esau is in.
You with me or you either got my technology or you don't.
You got it, Cor.
Yeah. He's trying to be like the Most High. They not getting down. Hey, we got one that can see.
Yeah.
You don't want to deal with our technology. We got a live one over here, boss. Look like
That's what he said on live. He said, got a couple live ones.
We got a live one over here. We got one that ain't trying to get down with our program.
So they got light. Well, we'll short that. We get out of line. We'll short that sentence up real quick.
Put the definition of surveillance on the chat.
Comment, boy.
Yeah, that's GMS with the chairs. 144.
That's where y'all about shoot that shot right there.
It says surveillance, online etymology. It says oversight, supervision, a watch.
That's what the Most High do in the kingdom of men, right? He say he's angry with the wicked every day, right?
Yep.
And he's looking at his elect, and he say his eyes. Give me 1 Peter 3:12. Real fast.
It's 1 Peter 3:12. Right, 1 Peter 3:12. It says, "For the eyes of the Lord are over the righteous."
So the eyes of the Lord is surveilling the righteous. How long? Every day, all day. He knows who's his hidden ones. Bring it out.
Right, and it says, "And his ears are open unto their prayers."
Come on.
But the face of the Lord is against them that do evil.
So he's surveying the good and the evil.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that's a good definition why you brought up. The Lord is surveying what's going on in the kingdom of men. The so-called white man wants to do the same thing.
Okay.
Bring it out.
It says noun of action from surveiller, oversee, watch, to watch, from visual, watchful, to be strong, be lively. The point.
And that's what he's doing, man. He's trying to emulate Yahweh Shai and oversee what's going on in his kingdom. And anybody in his kingdom that's not dancing to his beat, he wants them dead. What Luke 19 and 28 say? But those my enemies that wish not that I rule over them, bring them hither and slay them before me.
Yes.
He's just doing it on the opposite side. He's trying to be like Yahweh Shai, man.
And this that precept from the brother Mazariam, servant of Yahweh Shai. It says this is Thessalonians 2:4. who oppresseth and exalteth himself above all that is called Yahweh, or that is worshipped, so that he as Yahweh sitteth in the temple of Yahweh, showing himself that he is Yahweh.
Ooh, bitch, you got some nerve. You fucking red orangutan degenerate devil. And that's what all these cameras is about. Him trying to sit in the temple of the Lord and be like, look, I know where they at. Oh, then look what he's doing. He's coming to the Lord saying, where the scripture at? He's accusing the brethren every day. Look what he's doing. Like, look, Lord, I got him on camera. Check him out. I got his IP dress. Look what he's doing every day.
Look how he brushed his teeth. Look how he combed his hair.
Yeah.
He took the jab.
Yeah. Yeah.
You cannot make this up, brother. Look at this. I was scrolling on my feed. Now I'm looking at the brothers just yakking on just went live. This was 4 hours ago. Look what it says. Grocery store in New York using facial recognition technology to deter shoplifters, but raises concerns for men. You can see the surveillance on it right there. Goes right into it.
And you see, and that's the false miracle. That's how they're gonna push the chip. Like by beast they shall destroy many. Oh yeah, look, man, this is gonna bring crime down 200%. That's the selling it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Nobody will never be able to kidnap your child. That's gonna do away with sex trafficking.
Yes.
So on and so forth.
You got identity. You have your identity stolen. Yeah. We got to worry about that anymore.
We're not ignorant of your devices. You fucking piece of shit. Bring it out.
Hey, and to back you and your up, backing both of y'all brothers up. It goes back into, like he said, you're not gonna be able to get scammed. This how he gonna sell it. You're not gonna be able to be scammed. You're not gonna be able to have your credit card number taken from you and used. You know what I mean? Things of that nature. You're not gonna be. It's basically, like you said, it's a false miracle at the end of the day, man. Yeah. And they're gonna put it to like this C to the H to the I to the P is gonna be scammer proof. So when you got Jake, see him. But when you got Jake around her, in that day that it is forced on you.
Yes.
All right.
Forced place coming.
Jake's still gonna be able to get around that though. You heard me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
You are not your house.
I got you. You can break it down. Take it out. Can't do the video without this coming out.
Okay.
The book of Revelation, chapter 13, started verse 14.
Uh-oh.
And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles.
And that's going into Esau Edom. How he is going to sell you this thing. How he's going to push this thing up on you, and he's going to give you different news articles and fake facts, and he's going to attack certain groups so that you will embrace this thing. Okay?
Yep. Which he had power to do in the sight of the beast.
Because according to what? Job 9:24, the Lord gave him.
Given to the hand of the wicked.
Given it to the hand of the wicked. That's right, brother.
Yep. It says, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live.
And now they're asking for your allegiance. Yeah, they want you to pledge allegiance to them. All right? Because we're coming into a time in earth where this truth, man, this truth is going to be so big and it's going to be so covered by these different news agencies and these different social media sites that it's going to combat mainstream media.
The way they build an image to the beast is by the new legislation that they're pushing and the way you conform to it. When you conform to that new legislation, you're making an image to the beast. You're conforming to his way of life and how his propaganda.
Even before you even see, even before he even implements the Quran itself, you've already conformed to that.
There's a lot of people conform to it already. They're just gonna be knee deep in shit once they get that seed put in.
Yes. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So if you don't conform into this society, Esau's going to come down with the hammer. The brother brought out the depopulation agenda. Okay, the real get down and lay down is coming. Fuck state property. Esau, you're going to be state property. But there's a rock inside of you. Come on. What he said on life, he said to say, I own your ass. Okay? Esau wants to own you. Full control. Under a police state. The brother brought the word totalitarian. Government surveillance, watching everything, tracking everything. Did you bring out the carbon footprint?
Oh, I got it right.
Oh,
Please.
God.
I
All right.
said, please.
That's the spirit, bro. All right, last verse. It says that he calls them all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads. Somebody want to get it?
Con. So we're coming up on the time in history that credit cards are going to be done away with. Cash money and coins are going to be done away with. And the only way that you can be paid, the only way that you can pay people, and the only way that you can purchase, the only way that you can sell things is to go through the seal. All right? And that makes you what? If you are not a spiritual man and you don't understand what that seal is, you're going to get down with Esau Edom, man. And you're going to ultimately be judged by how by Shimei Awashai. And that's a sin that's unforgivable. Okay? That is a sin that's unforgivable, man.
Yeah, the Lord's serious about that, taking that chip, man. But taking that charagma. All right? The Lord is serious about that. Say what's going to happen to you if you do. The Lord burn your ass with nuclear fire, man. That's a terrible, that's a brutal way to go out. Jay cannot put the oven on 400 to 500 degrees. You can't even put your hand in there to get the fucking food out of there. Got to put a minnow on to get that bitch. And then you got to get it out fast, even with the minnow.
And if I may say this, after the Lord comes back and America is completely destroyed, it's going to have a lot of our servants, the first fruit, that's going to be seed hooked up. You heard?
Yes.
And we're gonna turn a blind eye to it because this is your punishment. 1,000 years of captivity. You heard me?
Little shit.
Yeah.
You can get it and take it out, bro.
A definition of that carbon footprint. It says a carbon footprint is the total amount of greenhouse gases, including carbon dioxide and methane, that are generated by our actions. Right? It says your daily commute, the food you eat, the clothes you buy, everything you throw away. I'm gonna get that digital carbon footprint too.
That's the one.
Right? And I said, what is a digital carbon footprint? But
That's the one
just speaking on the one before, he want to control how much you breathe.
But even on the regular carbon footprint, yeah, he wants in the communist society, they give you what you're gonna eat. You don't get your own food. You eat what they give you. You drink what they give you. All right? You go outside when they tell you you're gonna go outside. You move when they tell you you're gonna move.
And also they can monitor your oxygen levels and all these different other things.
I said when you're going to work, you basically set it off. Right? It says, what is a digital carbon footprint? A digital carbon footprint refers to the greenhouse gas (GHG) emissions that digital technology, resources, devices, tools, and platforms produce. Right? So that's why they want you with these 15-minute cities, just everything convenient down the street, in the palm of your hand, literally. Right? And it says, the production of the device.
The virtual world, like
the metaverse. It's the production of the device, smartphone, laptop, TV. So they're gonna start moderating that shit.
And that's how they catch a lot of these dudes that do killings. They follow their digital footprint. You know, a nigga think he got away with a crime, but they look, oh, you tapped in your laptop at this time.
But I put it on that phone.
You was on your phone at this time. The phone hit this tower. They say you was on this side of town at this time. You see what I'm saying?
They got you.
They got you, bro.
They got you.
You got it.
It said production of the device, smartphone, laptop, TV, internet, network, energy consumption. So they're gonna know everything. Everything you do, what you eat. I said they even saying going so far as saying the cows got too big of a carbon footprint. You can't breed cows no more. You're destroying the atmosphere.
What?
That's the type of shit they saying. Right? They're gonna control how much you breathe. Okay.
Hey, Bill Gates trying to block out the sun, huh?
Block out the sun. What's wrong with you, bro?
What is wrong with this dude, man?
And it says several involved data systems. And it says in servers, routers, energy consumption, and use of the device streaming itself. So everything. Right? You use your phone. He made the system to where everything is based off of technology. You need technology to pursue your day-to-day affairs. Right? Even the vehicles we drive in, they got technology in. You know, such thing as nothing that ain't off the grid. Right? That was it.
Yep. Hey, so with that, we hope this video sit down was very edifying. We out here week in, week out, prophesying the downfall and destruction of Babylon the Great and the salvation of the remnant, which is the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel only. Facing east, we want to give all infinite honor and glory and praises to
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Harakapadash.
Double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone, rule and teach well. Peace and blessing to the hopefully elect, continue to push this truth. About the ball. Kwame Yashala.
Kwame Yashala.
Shalom.
Shalom. Until next time, Mike.
Beautiful.
Oh.